Exodus, chapter 38. He made the altar of holocaust out of acacia wood, a square 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide, its height 3 cubits. At its 4 corners he put horns, the horns being of one piece with it, and plated it with bronze. He made all the altar vessels, pans for the ashes, shovels, sprinkling basins, hooks, fire pans. He made all the vessels for the altar out of bronze. He made a grating for it of bronze network which he set under the ledge below so that it reached halfway up the altar. He cast 4 rings and fixed them on the 4 corners of the bronze grating to take the shafts. He made the shafts of acacia wood and plated them with bronze. He placed these through the rings fixed to the sides of the altar for carrying it, and he made the altar hollow, of boards. He made the bronze basin and its bronze support from the mirrors of the women who served at the entrance to the tent of meeting. He made the court. For the southern side of the court, facing the south country, there were 100 cubits of hangings of fine twined linen. Their 20 posts with their 20 sockets were of bronze, their hooks and rods of silver. For the northern side there were 100 cubits of hangings. Their 20 posts with their 20 sockets were of bronze, their hooks and rods of silver. For the western side, 50 cubits of hangings, carried on 10 posts set in 10 sockets, with their hooks and rods of silver. 50 cubits, too, for the eastern side, facing the sunrise. On one side of the gateway there were 15 cubits of hangings, carried on 3 posts set in 3 sockets. On the other side, either side of the entrance to the court, there were 15 cubits of hangings with their 3 posts and 3 sockets. All the hangings enclosing the court were of fine twined linen. The sockets for the posts were of bronze and their hooks of silver, like the plating on their capitals. The posts for the court all had their rods of silver. The screen for the gateway of the court, the work of a skilled embroiderer, was made of purple stuffs, violet shade and red, of crimson stuffs, and fine twined linen. It was 20 cubits long and, along the width of it, 5 cubits high, like the hangings of the court. Its 4 posts with their 4 sockets were of bronze. The hooks for the posts were of silver, like the plating on their capitals and like their rods. The pegs for the tabernacle and for the court enclosure were all of bronze. Here is the account of metals used for the tabernacle of the testimony, the account drawn up by order of Moses, the work of the Levites under the direction of Ithamar son of Aaron, the priest. Bezalel son of Uri, son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord had directed Moses to have made. His partner was Aholiab, son of Ahisamach, of the tribe of Dan, engraver, damask weaver, embroiderer in purple stuffs, of violet shade and red, in crimson stuffs and fine linen. The amount of gold used in the work, the entire work for the sanctuary, this was gold consecrated by offering, was 29 talents and 730 shekels, reckoning by the sanctuary shekel. The silver collected when the census of the community was taken weighed 100 talents and 1,775 shekels, reckoning by the sanctuary shekel. 1 bekah per head, or half a shekel, reckoning by the sanctuary shekel, for every one of 20 years and over included in the census. These numbered 603,550. The 100 talents of silver were used for casting the sockets for the sanctuary and for the veil, 100 sockets out of the 100 talents, or 1 talent per socket. With the 1,775 shekels he made the hooks for the posts, the plating for their capitals, and their rods. The bronze consecrated by offering amounted to 70 talents and 2,400 shekels, And with this he made the sockets for the entrance of the tent of meeting, the bronze altar with its grating of bronze and all the furnishings for it, the sockets for the enclosure of the court, those for the gateway to the court, all the pegs for the tabernacle, and all the pegs for the court enclosure.